Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jbf Fish Academy. And today we have an amazing product to showcase to the whole wide world, and that is the smart solar Jbf-Oven. I hope you can see that at my back. Yeah, this is brain work. This took us quite some time. It's intellectual property, and it is not an easy task at all. And we are happy we're able to achieve that. I know some question may be playing in your head right now. How can solar system be used in oven drying? We are going to explain that throughout this video. Just remain tuned till the end, and trust me, you will like this amazing innovation. All right, just a quick review of how it looks like. This is just the surface view. This is just the surface view. It comes with a solar panel, it comes with battery, it comes with a fan, it comes with 2 gas burners, and that is just how the outside looks like. An edifice on its own, a masterpiece by excellence. All right, so very briefly, let me take you inside. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, behold an edifice. This edifice is going straight to Ghana. Yes, we have this oven going to Ghana, outside the 4 walls of Nigeria. Just imagine the perfect finishing. See how beautiful and effulgent it looks like. Everything in perfect condition, everything working perfectly. This is the charge controller. I'm still going to explain what it stands for. The gas burners, this is just an overview. And then what you see hanging at the top there is your solar panel. It's removable. Everything you see here is removable, okay? You can pull this from here and remove, and also swap positions if you want to. So inside the oven you find 20 racks. 20 racks. Everywhere is double padded. The doors are double padded, the sides are double padded, and just like that. So it comes with the usual 500 capacity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 racks on both sides. Each of the racks having their each of the racks having a capacity of 25 fish, right? So here, let's start with the bottom. You find your pairs of thermal insulated glove masks. Then here is your receipt, and then here is also the charcoal collectors. Okay, you can make use of charcoal and gas simultaneously. That's the beauty of this oven. Now these are the gas burners. This is the first burner and this is the second burner, right? So you can use charcoal and gas at the same time. Now this vent you see here is for oxygen vent, for oxygen to get into the oven to enhance combustion of these 2 burners you see here. That is the function of that vent. Then what you have here are your oil collectors, which are made up of pure mirror stainless, and each of them have a slot outside. And let me take you to the back. The slots are just here. So this is where oil and water can come out of your oven during the drying process. Same thing with this. So it comes with 2 charcoal oil collectors. You can get your oil outside the oven through those terminals. This and this are your gas burners, okay? You can connect these 2 valves to one, and then connect it to 1 cylinder so that they can power it. Then these are the flame controllers. The function of the flame controllers is to help you have blue flame within the oven, or yellow flame, depending on what you want. So usually it's advisable to halfly close it so that you can have blue flame, or fully close it so that you can have yellow flame, depending on the flame you have inside. It's advisable you do that through these valves. And then also it comes with these legs, okay, rollers. These legs you see here are very, very strong. These heavy duty rollers. It comes with stoppers. If you do not want the oven to move, you stop it from there. Usually rollers are not included unless the client demands us to add, and it usually attracts extra fee. So the client requested that we add these rollers, and that is why you see them here in all of them, right? All right, so basically the next thing we are going to do is to go to the solar system department. If you look very carefully, you will see a fan over there. Yeah, over there you see the fan. That fan you see performs 2 functions. Number 1, it circulates heat around the oven. Number 2, when the fish is about to get cool, while the fan is on, it helps you cool your fish as well. But of course, during the cooling process, your fire should have been off. So as the fan is blowing from inside, what happens is that it cools your fish. You can, however, leave your doors open so that the cooling process will be faster and better. Now the big question will be, what actually powers this fan? Is it AC current? Is it DC current? What actually powers the fan? And that is where we are going to right away. So what you have here is a solar panel. What you see here is a 50 watt / 18 volt solar panel. It is suspended at the top of the oven so that it can receive ultraviolet radiations from the sun. Light energy coming from the sun is being converted to electric energy, and the electric energy is stored in this battery, and this battery in turn powers the fan. Now what actually happens here is this solar panel you see must not be at the surface of the oven, because there are some clients may want to keep their oven indoors. You can actually remove this panel and then put it at the top of your roof. This one came with enough cable because Madam Teresa asked me to make sure that we have enough cable. So this is enough cable which you're going to use to take it to the roof of your house. And however, if you are not interested in taking it through the roof of your house, you can as well rotate it to any direction of your choice. That is one advantage of this setup. What do I mean? If maybe you don't want it to face this side, you can actually lift it up. As you can see, change the position and then drop. So now it's facing the other direction. Okay? So if you want it to face the backward, you lift and drop. And now it is facing backward. So the panel is now facing backward, so it is movable. Everything you see at the back here are all removable, and we are going to show you that at the end of this video. So what happens is electric current, electric energy flows through here and is stored here. Now it has a charge controller. The charge controller has two functions it performs. Number one, the charge controller controls the amount of voltage entering the battery. This is a 75 amps battery, and the charging of this battery is done through this panel you see. So the controller you see here regulates the amount of voltage entering the battery to charge it, and then also prevents the battery from being overutilized during the charging, during the running process. Those are the two basic functions it does. I hope you can see the panel clearly. Now, if I click here, now you have to pay really attention here. This is the interface of the panel. This is the menu button, this is the select button, and you can as well use this to increase and use this to decrease. For example, if I want to on the fan, all I need to do now that I'm at the interface level, I will just click here and boom, it's running. I don't know if you can hear the sound. Let me take you inside the oven. Can you see that? So the fan is comfortably rotating. However, I can remove this so that you have a better view. You see that it's blowing air right now. As we are here, we are receiving enough air. So that air that you see that is circulating inside the oven will help heat to go around the oven. And of course, the rack is designed in such a way that it doesn't touch the fan. So while using your rack, ensure that the two racks with this position face here. As you can see, it does not touch the fan. The fan is still rotating in perfect condition. You see this design? So there are 4 racks like that. 1, 2, 1, 2. They are all bent so as to prevent that place from being contacted during the running process. So that is how the fan works. And then also the battery that you see here can never run down, because during the day it's charging continuously, and you are not using your oven 24/7. You run your oven maybe 4 or 5 hours or 6 hours as the case may be, and during that process your panel is busy charging your oven, charging your battery, and your battery runs the work. You can however substitute the battery to any other size of your choice. If you want to put it off, you press here and then it will just go off. You press here, it comes in. Now this solar panel has about 4 menus. If you click here, it will show you the panel, the battery. This voltage you see here is the minimum voltage of the solar panel. If you click here again, it will show you the maximum voltage of the solar panel. If you check there, it is actually reading up and down, so it's gradually charging during the process. If you click here again, it will show you the voltage that is leaving the battery to the load. That is what you see here. And then if you click here again, it will tell you the minimum voltage of the battery that cannot be used by the fan, and that is 10.8 volt. It has already been stored. I had to do that settings. And then if you click here again, it will take you to hours. Now the function of these hours is I have 24 hours here, meaning that it can run for 24 hours. If I want it to run for only 1 hour, all I need to do is to press and hold this button, About 5 seconds later, it will start blinking. Good. Now it is blinking. I can click here. If I click here, it's 23. If I click here, 24. Back to 0 hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. If I want it to run for 3 hours, I will leave it at 3. How do I select? I'll press back here for about 5 more seconds. That's press and hold until it stops blinking. Good. So it has been stored to work for 3 hours. After 3 hours, it will just go off on its own. So, but let me put it back on 24 hours. I will press here and wait for 5 seconds, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now it's blinking. I want to take it to 24 hours. Let me go back. So now it is at 24 hours. I'll press here and hold. Okay, let me press and hold again. All right, good. So it has been stored already. 24 hours is running, unless you put off and on. Now you click here again. It takes you. Seal simply means seal lead battery. That's what it means. The type of battery. If you check here, it's written type of battery. And then back here, you have the interface. Take note, this is the interface. And this is at the face where you can on and off the fan. If you click here, at this point, the fan will start rotating. It's rotating already, it's vibrating from inside. I hope you can hear the sound. Now, if I want to put it off, I will click here again. And then it will go off. So for you to put on and off, it has to be at this interface. So basically, that is how this amazing masterpiece operates. It charges through solar system, charges the battery, and the battery in turn rotates inside the oven. Now, at this point, I have to show you how to disconnect this system and put it inside the oven for delivery. Please, you will have to watch very carefully. Before then, I think I should just explain the connection part because it's very important. First, the cable. This cable you see here is coming from this panel, right? So it's coming through the panel. There's a hole here. There's a hole here where it goes through and then enters here, comes out here. The same cable is what runs through here, and then you now plug it here. Now the connection for the panel, for the charge controller, if you check here, this is panel, this is battery, and then this is the load. The panel is made up of positive and negative. The red wire is the positive, while the negative is the black wire. As for the battery, it's made up of positive and negative. The positive head is red, while the negative is black. It is written there, positive, you see it there, negative, you see it there. So you connect them here as usual. Then for here is for your DC fan. Your DC fan is positive and negative. Red is to positive, black is to negative. And then that is what goes in here. All these connections are just for you not to have free cables standing up left and center. The whole of this one is going to be tied together. You requested for it to be long enough so that you can take it outside the house.